people with sort of blood red eyes will track you down and stamp on your child. It's just not pretty. I would like to be said that the UK government does not perform any activities like that anymore. Anything else, guys, or are you just going to... Oh, no, one last revolution.
You mentioned earlier, when somebody asked about an advertising, you mentioned it's why not kind of go out and learn yourself and learn the skills that you program. That kind of implies a lot of taking away from a community-based idea. Do you think it's better to kind of try and be a more flexible individual than your program, than the management skills, the business side, or the reverse, than the management and the program skills? Or is it better to look to the community to try to look out for sharing initiatives? Because otherwise, kind of what we're doing.
That's a good question. You shouldn't try and take anything on your own, but there's going to be times where people tell you can't do it. And if that's the case, you should just do it yourself. So there were people telling Steve Jobs that he was mental. There were people telling Bill Gates that he was mental. There were people told Zuckerberg he was mental. Like, at some point, you have to ignore people. And yes, try and find people to help you, because help is useful. We like help. It's good to have someone to make tea sometimes, right? But it's not a prerequisite for success that you're going to use other people. They can let you down, right? This is not a zero-sum scenario. You have to be intelligent. You have to work out what's the best thing for you. If you're going to waste 3 months finding someone to get your idea off the ground, you could have learned to program in 3 months. Right? Stuff is not hard anymore. Like 10 years ago when I started, it was tough. These days, it's really easy. Like, everything's online. You need an internet connection and that's it. You can just Google, like, why does JavaScript break when I do X? Here's 10 answers. 9 of them will be wrong, but 1 will be right. And that's the joy of programming, right? But I think I would always believe you should help others and connect and be useful and be generous. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you have to focus on your own thing. And, you know, if you're going to listen to everything I say word to word, then you're going to have a tough time. Like, you need to apply your own heuristics and say whether this guy's talking shit or not. But at the same time, I think it's really important that everyone learns a skill in some useful way. And I would say, personally, as a programmer, you should learn to program because there's only a limited number of us and we can't solve the world's problems. We need more people programming because there's loads of stuff that's breaking right in front of us, and we can fix it if given an infinite number of time, and we don't have that. Well, we do have an almost infinite number of people who could program. So, you know, it's that kind of Shakespeare and monkey kind of idea. Given enough Shakespeare's, monkeys would solve global warming or something. No?
Sorry, probably on my time. I guess Tech City.
You're going to have to shout.
Sorry, Tech City's mentioned in the national press and stuff. Kind of references to trying to create the next Google or the next Facebook or the next Twitter in Shoreditch.
Yep.
I guess it's a two-part question. How realistic do you think that there will ever be products or web apps as big as Google or Twitter or whatever? And then how realistic do you think it is that it will come out of the UK, let alone Shoreditch?
First point, it's almost a guaranteed likelihood that something as big as Google, as Facebook, as Twitter will appear because they came out of nowhere. So, like, there was a time where Windows were winning the world and everyone thought Apple were dead and AltaVista was king and Yahoo was amazing and GeoCities was great. You know, and before that, there was this online educational community with Gopher, and we didn't need anything more, and we had email, and what could we possibly... Like, stuff gets disrupted, things break, people get slow, they get lazy, they get fat, like, it just happens, and it happens to businesses. So the first part, absolutely, is just definite going to happen, and I can't wait, it'll be brilliant and hilarious and kind of awful, because all my Gmails will die, but anyway, you know, it will be kind of an interesting thing. Will it happen soon? No idea. If I knew that, I'd be an investor rather than a kind of encourager, sort of anarchist. Second point, will it happen in the UK? Why not, right? Why not? Why wouldn't it happen? Like, are the Americans better than us? No. The answer is no, they're not. Sorry, they're not. Like, what they have, which we need, and we need it now more than ever, is they have hope. They have this pioneer spirit. Like, 160 years ago, they were kicking people off their land and building homes. They have this idea that the world is there to be taken, that it's theirs, that they can have it, they can create something. And we don't think like that anymore. We're like, oh, a bit sorry about the empire. Like, I don't care. I wasn't there. I wasn't involved. What I want to do is be like, we're amazing. We had a year of riots. We had a year of the Olympics. What's next summer going to be? I want it to be awesome. I want it to be like a summer of code. I want it to be a party. I want people to be celebrating businesses. I want people to feel happy. You know, I want people to engage with the government more meaningfully. I want people to take ownership of this country that is amazing and beautiful and wonderful and full of great people, with the diversest population on earth. Every language spoken in the world is spoken in London. Every race of people that exists in the world is in London. Like, we're great people. Right? America tries to have a fight about gay marriage and it still can't sort itself out. We were like, yeah, that's fine, carry on. We're such open, loving people, and yet we kind of forget it. And I think, you know, the UK needs to kind of grow a pair and stand up a bit more and say, look, we're awesome. Thank you.
So thank you.